Is your child watching too much television or playing all the time? Is homework being done hurriedly the night before school? If it is happening something like this with your child, then it is time to teach him or her time management skills. Teaching a child to manage his time in such a way that he is able to complete the homework as well as watch favorite TV program is very important. Now, one thing to remember is that time management is an acquired skill. It means that we are not born with time management skill. So it's not an inherent skill, rather it is an acquired skill. And parents should conscientiously instill this time management skill into their children, as it is something they will appreciate only later on in life. So how we as parents can help our children in developing their time management skills? So I will be talking about some of the methods, some of the steps which are useful in that aspect. And one of them is create a timetable. Create a timetable with, important word here is with, your child. Together with your child, create a timetable or work schedule interspersed with short breaks. Put schoolwork before tuition class or piano lesson or swimming practice. If schoolwork is quite a lot, then divide it into smaller, manageable sections. So what we need to do? We need to break large tasks into smaller ones. In such a situation, your child may not get to play, but he would have the satisfaction of finishing the work in time. Without a proper schedule, students can easily forget what they have to do and how much time it would require. So planning their time puts them into the correct frame of mind to get all the work done effectively and efficiently. Now, older children need time management skills more than the younger ones because they have many things happening in their lives. On assignments and school projects, you teach your child to break large tasks into smaller ones. If the child has to write a report on a topic, he can schedule the research for this weekend and writing of the report for the next weekend. So instead of cramming the night before, child can study for a coming test over 2 or 3 days. So teach him this very important skill of breaking large tasks into smaller ones and doing the work, do the assigned work before time. So that saves the unnecessary hurry or tension in the house. Now, while planning a daily schedule for your child, don't forget to include time to play, rest, watch TV, and do household chores. Many times we forget. We just fill the whole timetable with from neck to neck with all the study things like doing homework, then doing extra practice, doing revision, things like that. So therefore, it is very important to remember that we need to include time to play, rest, watch TV, play computer games, etc. So this is very important that we keep all these things in mind. Help your child in following the timetable so that he becomes responsible for his time and spends it constructively. This is another very important step. And what is that? We have to help him in following the timetable. It means that we ourselves then need to reduce distractions. We have to make sure that the environment around him is conducive. TV is off. When you have to stop watching your favorite family drama at that time, you have to make sure that he is not distracted by his handphone, by computer games and other things. So, and of course, gently and politely remind him if he gets distracted. You have to remind him to come back to finish his work. So help him in following the timetable. And why it is so important? Because as a result of this, he will feel responsibility. And ownership for his work. I can tell you that in the beginning only you have to help him in following the timetable, and later on as he becomes more responsible and starts taking responsibility for his work, as a result of this, his self-esteem and confidence will increase, and as a result of that he will become self-motivated child. Then you don't have to remind him to do his work because he himself will be motivated to finish his work in time. However, you can change the timetable occasionally to include any interesting activity like spending the evening out on his birthday or visiting relatives or going for a short holiday, etc. This will break the monotonous routine and the child will feel recharged. So you have to see where you can put in some surprise element, some spontaneous activity so that he is eager to come back to his studies without nagging. Last but not the least, very, very important from parents' point of view is that we have to set the right example, which means that we ourselves have to become organized in our work, and we have to also show to him that we manage our time effectively. So when the child sees that we as parents are also organized and are doing good time management with our work, with our household chores, then naturally the child will also follow suit and will grow up to be responsible adults. So this is something we all as parents need to teach our children in aspect of time management. Thank you.